Nice. Good luck. Pork siya. Para siyang ano. Hindi. Nagada. Nalipat ko. Daw ano siya. Spice. Shoot. Hala, spicy siya. Uy. Spicy ba to? Sorry, I don't eat ba yan? Takot man. Ibe, buksan ko lang sabi. Buksan ko lang sa... Hindi ko sa pag-ihaboy. Half down ko.
My mom and my siblings, or if they don't have siblings, they dream like that's their fantasy. If I had a bunch of siblings, like that's the sibling dynamic and parent dynamic.
Able to raise a family, have 6 kids, and live happily ever after. And in those days, color TV. So there was no real form of communication or things to compare yourself to or things that inspired me. So I don't know where and when I got inspired, but I was watching Leave It to Beaver, and I kind of grew up like a 50s child. And I just thought was the dream, was to have babies and, you know, sail off into the sunset. Do you know what's interesting? When I was getting divorced from your dad, I thought, wow, how did that go so sideways? I was supposed to have 6 kids. I always thought that was my destiny. What was going to happen? Her eggs gone, and it's very controversial.
So I'm sure even you probably thought that ship has sailed.
I didn't know what to think. I thought I got pregnant right away and then had a miscarriage. But I also had a miscarriage right before Robert was born. So at a couple months before I got pregnant with Rob, I had a miscarriage. And then I had a miscarriage right before Kendall. So when I got pregnant with Kendall, we were really trying. Because I thought, you know, this isn't taking me down. I will show my body. You know, it's almost like a challenge to get pregnant.
I don't think anyone questions your determination. I think everyone knows it.
I was laser focused.
If you say you're going to do something, you're going to do something.
And if somebody said, I read something that said, drink iced tea, or take, you know, Pepto-Bismol, or have 3 coffees, or whatever somebody's recommendation was, I would do whatever it took, you know, to try and get pregnant. Like all these little wives' tales and all.
Okay, well.
How did you get out of there? Did we catch you under the bed? Or did you wait?
I ran out and you guys were, what was that?
Oh, so we didn't at the time know it was you.
Yeah, well, I ran out, and because at first we were like, I think we were like, oh my god, and like a little giggling, and then you guys were like, I think I hear something, and then when you guys said that, we ran, and then you're like, oh, what was that, how was that, and no one came to find us for a while, because I think you guys were probably so mortified as I
was trying to figure out the game plan.
Like, what do we
say? What did we say we were doing?
Yeah.
Let's say we were wrestling.
Yeah, no,
and
I knew
it was an Olympic competition.
Gross. I can't even think about this anymore.
Okay, this is like a therapy session. You're going to make me go through anxiety and people really trying to tiptoe around parents' feelings, and that's really not the child's responsibility. It's really for us as parents to make you guys feel loved and comfortable.
Well, I know.
At all. It's almost like you built a wall where none of that can get in because you're showing your kids how to live this amazing
to do with
life together. And this has exactly. And they want to feel loved. Children want to feel. You guys, all mine came to bat for me because you were like my little helper. You were a mama's helper because I was working from home. And whenever you came home from school or on the weekends, you always helped me with Kendall and then Kyrie, which changed my world because we didn't have a nanny. I had somebody to help me with housework and stuff and somebody to help which then turned into somebody helping with the kids while I was working in my playhouse outside, or you'd swim with them or whatever it was. And that made, I think that not only made your bond with them so strong, but
When
right,
my dad,
I,
you didn't.
I felt a huge shift and a huge responsibility. And now it was, you have to say, okay, I'm the mom and the dad. I have to make the decisions that him and I used to make together, because no matter what happened, him and I would always discuss whatever was going on with you guys and make decisions together. School decisions. I remember before he passed, Robert was living with him, and we had this really crazy plan that he was going to make sure that Rob was prepared and prepped for college and for the college exams, filling out all the paperwork to get into USC and different colleges that he wanted to apply to. And I thought, oh great, this is your lane. I'm so happy this is happening. Okay.
Try it.
No. No.
You know what a terrorist I was as a
Chloe,
teenager.
you were wild.
I mentioned why I remember that skirt. And I remember the police officer was like, "What's not gonna have your license and registration?" And I said, "Oh, I don't have my license, but you have to.
Hi, guys.
This is normal. My daughter's ordering wine at dinner, but she's of age. Like,
Or even just if they don't want to film, be in the room. Like it's the kind of thing where we can all work together.
use love, a calm person,
Dependable.
What would you a calm person?
Should I take that off?
No, I like having that out there, but I also know you like someone
Okay.